Hey everyone, welcome. This is the fall 2024 semester, and this is an online course for world literature from 1650 to present, also known as World Lit 2 or World Literature 2. I'm Professor Hancock. I will be your instructor, your professor, your teacher, whatever you want to call me, here for this class. So, this video here is limited to 15 minutes. I don't think I'm going to go that long, but I want to go over the class a little bit, go over the syllabus a little bit, and go over just show you how this class is going to work in Blackboard and how to navigate. Because as you can see, if you have taken online courses or any kind of courses really, here at UAPTC in any form until this semester, you'll notice that Blackboard looks completely different. We have upgraded to something called Blackboard Ultra. This is the new Blackboard all schools are going to. So, and it's pretty easy, pretty intuitive, and I think it's a big improvement in a lot of ways. So, I want to show you how to navigate some of this stuff and how to, not be overwhelmed with any of it at all. All right, so let's get to it, everybody. So here we are. I've already clicked into the Blackboard shell. You should all know at this point that the shell is the classroom, the online classroom for the class. So here I am. So you'll notice up here, looking at your tabs at the top, instead of the old Blackboard where everything's on the left, it's all at the top here now. You have the content page. This is the landing page. This is where you end up when you click into the class. You have a calendar, which automatically puts items in that are in the grade book that are going to be coming due and so on. The announcements, and that's from everything from, hey, due date change, or don't forget to work on this week, or don't forget this reading list, or let's change this reading item. Let's do this instead. Anything at all. This is where the mass communication will happen. If there's a problem and I'm getting a lot of emails or messages about a particular issue, instead of emailing everybody back individually, I'll just send an announcement out. It'll always go to your UAPTC email as well, so keep an eye on that, and keep an eye on this daily, y'all. Discussions, this is where your discussions are clearly. This is your grade book. When you click into that, you'll notice there's a stack of things. Not everything's in here just yet, but mainly you'll have your weeks coming up. Some things are not opened yet. Notice, too, that you don't even see it, but your Unit 1 item will be coming in, your Unit 1 exam will be showing up soon. But that'll be coming in. You'll notice these items here, and this shows you where they are. You can click it and go straight to the item if it's opened. It says course agreement form quiz is not opened. It will be opened by the time you see this video. And how many points it'll show your percentage. It grades it automatically, y'all. Again, most of you, if you've taken any class in any capacity at UAPTC, a lot of this is familiar to you. If not, that's okay. That's why I'm going over this for you. This is the grade book. I don't have anything external other than this. Everything that you do goes directly in here, okay? Messages. This is how you can message me. I recommend you do this here, okay? I was trying to set it up to where you didn't use Blackboard messages. You just email me through my Pulaski Tech email. But now that they changed Blackboard Ultra, it's just best to do it this way. If you need to contact me, you will email me here. It will go to my email account, but this is where we will communicate, all right? So I will email you back here. I only check and reply back to messages during the business hours, my office hours. So if you email me on the weekend or late in the evening, you'll get it. You'll get a reply the next day, okay, or the following Monday. So just like normal business hours, I guess you could say, okay, y'all. Don't worry about groups; that will be gone by the time you see that there, okay. But anyway, let's go back to the landing page here. Here we are. And so as you'll notice, there's a stack of things here, and I'll get to that in a minute. The first thing you want to do is go to where it says Start Here. So when you're here, you'll have a basic Pulaski Tech navigation video. Then under that one, you'll have this video, which obviously I'm recording it, so it's not showing up yet. Then we have the syllabus. And what you'll notice here also in the Start Here page is a stack of content that's pretty much already in the syllabus. And at the very bottom, this is your course agreement form quiz. Super easy. You take it as many times as you need. This is for you to get some points in the grade book. It's also an attendance artifact. I'll discuss that in a minute. So that must be done the first week. Let me go into the syllabus here, everybody. So once you click it, you can just see the syllabus. You can also download the syllabus, but you can also just look here and see the syllabus itself, okay? So let's just get a little bigger here, and we can take a look here. There's all my contact information. Excuse me, I'm moving my chair. My office hours will be updated soon, once I get the semester going. That's my office. I'm at the 4th floor of the Center of Humanities and the Arts on the North Campus in North Little Rock, main campus. There's my email. There's my phone number. If you need to contact at any point, we're all about transparency. So if you want to talk to my chair and then maybe eventually the dean if you have to at any point, there's their contact information. Just know that when it comes to a due process, anything like that, they'll always send you back to me first. Me and you have to satisfy the issue. If not, then you go to the chair and then to the dean, okay? But if you need that, there's that information. Here is the breakdown of the course information. You can read that on your own. Bottom line is this. This is a survey course for world literature. We cannot cover everything, okay? We are going to skim the surface, all right? Even a bachelor's in English is a survey degree. You're skimming the surface. So there's a lot that we just cannot cover, and I know this is world literature, but what you're going to mainly see happen in ancient literature, you're all over the world, especially in the Middle East, but you're all over the world. But what you'll end up seeing here for the World Lit 2 is that the growth, the major growth is happening in Europe and centered in that area. So there's going to be a lot of focus in Europe, but we're going to move to America a little bit. We're going to try to go out further out east and so on like that. And so we're going to skim. Unfortunately, we can't hit everything there is. So we're going to skim the best we can in those areas. Then that's pretty much it there. Course materials. Yes, you'll need 2 books. I know it only says 1 here, but you'll need 2 books, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. You will need the Norton Anthology, and you will also need the novel Frankenstein, okay? All your work is in the Norton Anthology, and you can get access to that online, digitally, or you can have it in paper in your hands, and you can do the same for Frankenstein, okay? Frankenstein, I wish I had a copy of it on me, and I don't have the exact name information. It's from Norton, though, and if you contact our bookstore, as it says up here in information, actually down here, with everything, if you contact our bookstore, they have the books for you to get, and they'll tell you, at least they can tell you what book it is. You can get online, Amazon or Thrift Books, and get it. It's a super cheap book, under $10. But that we won't even get into Frankenstein until like week 5, so we got a month at least to get to that before we get to that. So you got plenty of time to get that, but you do need to get the Norton as fast as possible. Let's see here. Moving on. Oh yeah, you need to have note-taking material and access to a computer and internet. If you don't, this class is just not going to work for you. Okay, if you're working 50-something hours a week, this is going to be hard, y'all. I want everybody to understand that now, and I don't like going over this honestly because it feels like a bunch of do nots and you better watch outs, and I don't want to get that vibe really. But to be honest, I want to be upfront with everybody because I've been seeing a lot of this problem lately. A lot of people have been taking online classes, and they'll come to me and be like, "I'm so lost because I don't have time to do this. I'm getting off at 3 a.m. or I work 50-something hours a week," and I think there's a feeling that since it's an online class, you can do it anytime you want. It's going to be a lot easier. It's actually the opposite. An online class is harder because you're doing the same amount of work as you would a traditional class, and you're having to have enough self-discipline and prioritization to be able to do it on your own without having someone in your face in the class telling you to do it. So please understand that this is going to be demanding, and you're going to have to devote a time every day to working on this and reading this content, or else you're just not going to be successful. Okay, so this is a heavy writing, heavy reading load course. Okay, everybody? A lot of this I'll let you read on your own. Course policies, all this stuff. This is a plagiarism here when it talks about academic integrity. It talks about plagiarism and AI usage for like Chat GPT. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it'll burn you bad. Please don't do it. So read that. This is where a lot of people want to know what we're doing in here. We're doing 3 exams, reading journals. We will have some pop quizzes and things like that. So it's your basic course stuff, quizzes and writing and reading and something, research essay that's in here. You'll have, one thing that's very important in this class is you will have to do a decent size research essay, a literary analysis. So if you've done your literary analyses in your Comp 2 classes and your Comp 1s, especially if you've done me for Comp 1 and you remember our literary analysis for our song analysis, that's exactly what you'll do here, except it'll be on a larger scale. And it won't be over fun song lyrics. It'll be over actual literature here. So, but that's what we're doing in the class, everyone. Here is a tentative schedule. I like to stress to everybody that this is tentative. When it says journal entry, that's usually going to be in the form of a discussion board post, but still, this is very tentative. Go. And y'all, that's that. The rest of this you can read on your own. Course agreement form is that quiz, okay? So let me explain as I get out of here and back up. What we call attendance, for our attendance in this class and an attendance artifact. According to law, in all of our policies in the school, showing up and logging into Blackboard is not enough for you to be successful in the class. You have to log in and do work, okay? So if you just log in and never do any work, you will be dropped within the first few weeks or first couple weeks as a no-show, okay? So I tell people that because some people will log in and then they just disappear. Don't do it. If you want to drop, that's fine, but you need to let me know so I can help you drop, because if you don't drop, you will stay in the class and you'll receive an F because you didn't do any work. But if you show up and don't do any work, we have to report to the government who didn't show up. Their name is on the roster but didn't show up. So if you log into Blackboard, I might be a little confusing here and I'm sorry. If you log into Blackboard and you don't do work, for the first couple weeks you'll be dropped. Okay? So if you don't want that to happen, log in and do your attendance quiz. Okay? Bottom line. Okay. Also right here I want to show you access my course material. That gives you a link to the book for the class. So it's launching, and here it is. That's it. Norton Anthology for World Literature. Volumes, it's a 5th edition, volumes D, E, and F, right there, okay? You can get that. Now, here's also the day, y'all, or the thing, y'all. Sorry, I had a red day when I said that. You need to have the Frankenstein version of this, or the Frankenstein. I'll get more information on that as we go. Okay, everybody? There it is. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you as far as the syllabus and the start here. You can read that stuff on your own. But moving on here, because I only got about a minute and a half left. Faculty information about me, support for Blackboard, course content. Okay, so how does this work? You'll notice when you go down for course content, that shows this. That will be gone soon. So don't worry about clicking course content. Below course content, that's when everything comes to you as a week. Everything begins on Mondays at 1 a.m. and everything is due that following Friday by 11:59 p.m. Okay? As you can see. So when you click into it, this is what it is. You should have a checklist at the top, but you'll have lecture notes, you have videos, and then you'll have a discussion. Okay? On the weeks that there's an exam, it will be an exam at the bottom, okay? That's what every week does. Lecture notes, videos, and the discussion, okay? Tells you what to read, tells you what to look for, and what to discuss, okay? Discussion boards are important. When you click them, follow the rules. If you do not follow these rules, you'll lose points, okay, everybody? Y'all, that's it. That's how it goes. So that's a really quick, kind of, introduction and navigation of the class. Every week will work that way. So start the next week, next Monday at 1 a.m., Unit 2 or Week 2 will come up, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you later.